Alright, we were just pulling up the Anvil Asgard today. Extra large hangar, so it actually looks kind of small. I assure you not. I assure you it is not super small. Do you like those new VTOLs in the back? That does look very nice. I love white for a ship paint color like this. Don't think it'll camouflage too well on any planets other than maybe Microtech. But I do love the white. That interesting. Valkyrie. Only a crew complement of 2, though, when it comes to piloting, gunning. Pilot has control of 6 size 3, I believe. And I believe this turret is 2-4. They, like always, they do a very nice job of getting all of the details looking wonderful. We know that they don't always operate as wishes they would right away, but it always looks amazing. Ramp. CIG, these fast lowering ramps, please keep that up. This, the Valkyrie, like, mwah. Fucking love it when they come down. I hate waiting for like the players to come down. Like, I get it, it's capital ship and everything, but like, time is money. Takes a while. Anyway, big open area back here. Definitely a lot bigger than the Valkyrie. Take a look at that one in just a little bit and do a little compare and contrast type of a thing. 2 doors just like the Valkyrie. You got the gunner's doors again. And, ooh, rear ramp. Please add that to the Valkyrie. That is amazing. Thank you. He's opening up. You can hop on the gun, start shooting. I love these, like, helicopter door turrets. Like, on the, now the Starlancer Max has it too. Like, I just love it. Love the aesthetics. Not saying they're great, and they'll do a lot, but it's amazing. Jump seat here, engineering terminal, jump seat, and nothing. Okay. I don't know what that is. But up here, turret just like the Valkyrie. It appears they have slightly different. There's 2. Now, is this... Oh, yeah, this is closed off. Got a mirror here. Or a window, I should say, not a mirror. So now this thing can be vacuum sealed. That was one of the biggest complaints that people had with the Valkyrie. When it comes to, like, when engineering comes out and you're dropping people off on a hostile, toxic planet. Well, the whole crew cabin is going to need suits then. And it won't be able to be pressurized and vented and other things, you know? Seats, nice. Oh, just going through Anvil ships, it appears. Nice marketing technique. Nice little mirror. We can't... What? It's like at the most odd angle. Like a person, because I can't squat and see it. Odd choice. Not just make it go up higher. But this is where the crew can store their weapons and suit lockers. Nice. And pilot seat looks pretty much the same. A few aesthetic differences. Asgard has those 6 guns. Ooh. That sounds really cool. Now, people, kudos on that one. And I have been in one of these before. And they go up pretty similarly to the Cuddy Blacks, Cuddy Reds, and all of those. Where if you just like have your VTOLs down and hold shift and boost, you can get up pretty quickly. I'm hoping that it stays like that, and I'm hoping they don't change that. But anyway, yeah, this is the Asgard. It's a pretty simple ship, but its purpose is to drop tanks in a war zone. Some of the major concerns I have is maneuverability. And right there, right here, how easy is it going to be to shear these engines off and then you go spinning sideways on all of these? Right? How much health is this little wing gonna have to be able to hold these on? That's probably my biggest concern, is these VTOL engines coming off. It doesn't seem like those wings are holding too much. I haven't taken it into combat too much. Might become one of my daily drivers so far. We'll compare it more to Valkyrie and kind of my thoughts on these two, because there's a little bit of controversy. But this one just has 180 cargo. 9x5x4. Like, it's just a massive cargo bay. Alright, Valkyrie coming up. It's relatively the same size. Guns on the wing instead of having the VTOL out there. Kind of the difference there. The VTOLs are more connected to the body. Oh yeah. No actual button yet. A lot smaller cargo bay, but pretty much the same. Just, you know, shifted slightly smaller. Holds a few ground crew. Or a few ground vehicles, or like an Ursa. But here is where the main difference is. You have 20 jump seats, 10 on each side. That's a lot of difference. Come up top here. You got more guns and crew quarters. Still gonna have that gun up front. Oh. You're still gonna have that gun up in front underneath. Then you also have gun up top. Remote turret, and the pilot seats are the same. Okay.
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
Maybe those have been tweaked, because that sounds really good too. Yeah, so that's the Valkyrie. I know most of you have probably seen it. You still got those two side go. But I just wanted to give a little refresher for those of you that may not have been on it too often. Yeah, again, CIG, fast ramps. I love it. So in my background, I have 4 years of United States Marine Corps ground combat experience. I served as an 0351 assaultman and was part of 1st Battalion, 1st Marines, Cat 2. So it's weapons company, Cat 2. So I feel like I have some more expertise than a lot of people on ground combat, especially when it comes to Star Citizen. And here I have Anvil family, all of this very similar style of ship that I think they're trying to have all be used together. We have the Paladin, which is coming out here soon, and that one's going to be more of the, you need 2 or 3 people in them max to provide, well, support for these ships flying in. I would also have fighter support, and I just don't want to put all of that in here. But then they would also stick around and have that top turret flip onto the bottom. And it becomes very effective against ground vehicles, right? And now, here's where I see the biggest difference in the Asgard and the Valkyrie is what they can bring to the table. And both are equally important in my opinion. One of them, the Asgard, which is the big favorite right now, carries a tank. Tanks are wonderful in the field, but you're lacking numbers to clear buildings, to really be effective in the close quarters. This is your slow moving force that kind of soaks up all that the damage and all that other thing. Like, you want these ones kind of being your vanguard, but then you have the two Valkyries coming in with it, bringing 20 people. So that's 40 ground crew to clear buildings, to have the Ursa Medivac and the Cyclone MTs for the faster responses, which can go back and forth, be the quick response forces to anybody around there. Novas can't really do that. So that's why you're going to want Cyclones and things like that to be able to move back and forth and support your ground forces, which are the shit kickers, right? The people kicking in doors and clearing out buildings, getting shit done, essentially. And those ones are equally as important as the tank on the battlefield. So that's why I don't hate this move by CIG when it comes to the two different ships here. Like, the Valkyrie will be equally, if not more important, when it comes to farther in the game, when a lot more of the things are needed, where you're dropping in hot drops or something like that, where you need troops on the ground right now. The Asgard is a great supplement to the Valkyrie in that aspect, right? Because tanks are effective and they're wonderful, but they can't go door to door. They can't clear things out. They can't. Oh, they blow down buildings. Like, don't get me wrong. But if you're just coming into an area to clear out like an enemy force, you need the people on the ground walking and running and that sort of thing. You need the dismounted people. That's what the Valkyrie will be shining at once it's in the game. So for all the people that are like, well, they're screwing over the Valkyrie and all these other things, no, they're not. Not in my opinion, at least. Short term, 100%. You're right. Short term, the Asgard beats the Valkyrie in every feasible manner. But when it comes to coordinating ground assaults in the future, at least what I'm hoping with CIG, right, because we don't know for sure, is that the Valkyrie will still be that more important role. And that's another reason why I can see the Valkyrie being more money than the Asgard is for future gameplay that may or may not be coming. They always say it is, and I believe it is, but we don't know 100% on anything. But this is why I don't think that the Asgard is the Valkyrie killer long term, as some people have. There's just been a lot of controversy, and I wanted to explain my thoughts on the roles that I see them playing, because these three ships will be going together, the Valkyrie, Asgard, and Paladin, in like multiple situations. When you're dealing with dropping troops off, you need all three. So those are my thoughts. If you have any other thoughts on this, if you think that I might be incorrect, please let me know down in the comments. Otherwise, I hope you all have a bloody damn good rest of your day. Reaper out.